What makes you and Tinkerlust sure and confident that Indonesia could provide the similar market?
Well, if we look at the global trends, right now the resale industry is around 23 billion. And in 10 years, it's going to triple. So it's going to be around 61 billion. And as that resale market increases all around the world, obviously Indonesia will too. So there's a few things that we can look at. The number one is the trends of consumption, right? So, and also the digital e-commerce behavior. So if we look at the digital e-commerce behavior in general, right now it's around 35 million online e-commerce shoppers. And that's around 18 million in revenue for e-commerce alone. So then if we look at the resale market, that's 33% of that. So that's a huge market that we can really benefit from. So that's why Tinkerlust decided to launch 3 years ago, because we saw that the global industry was supporting this behavior, and so Indonesia will follow as well as one of the strongest economies in Southeast Asia.
How does it work? The scheme of the product sale through Tinkerlust, will it apply differently in Indonesia or could be similar?
So I think that it is different because our consumers are also very different. For example, for resale in Europe or United States, it's mostly high-end, right? So everything from Louis Vuitton, Hermes, Chanel, they are huge in other parts of the world. However, in Indonesia, we decided to take on the entire market. So we also sell Forever 21 and fast fashion brands as well. Because actually, if you look at the resale market, 50% is actually apparel. So we had to keep sight of that. And also in second-tier cities, when we look at Surabaya, Makassar, Bandung, Medan, they don't have access to these fashion brands. So these fashion brands actually are luxury brands for them as well. So they are interested to get access to them, even though it is secondhand.
Yeah, who are we really targeting within Indonesia context? Is it like really in the middle or middle to up?
For Tinkerlust, as an e-commerce player, a digital player, we are targeting women who are digital savvy for now. Because I am a woman, I understand female behavior, I decided to tackle the woman market first. However, in the future, we don't limit ourselves for other segments as well. In terms of the customer profile, definitely digital savvy, definitely smart shoppers, people who understand financial behavior as well. Yeah.
Yeah, as we can see now, this is the look and the display of the Tinkerlust page.
Yes.
How do you select the product? Which one? Do you have any limitation? This is considered as Tinkerlust one, or this one is not Tinkerlust thing?
Yeah, so basically anything that is branded and anything that we can appraise. So for example, anything that you can shop at a mall, from Zara, Forever 21, they have a brand. So we also understand the demand analysis and how we can price it. However, if it is no brand, then it is very hard to give it a price. So therefore, there's no data and statistics in pricing, the pricing dynamics. So basically, the first one is its price. I mean, is the brand itself. Then that we can determine the price. The second is the category itself. So we have 5 categories. We have shoes, bags, apparel, accessories, and we also sell used makeup. Because that's a huge market, actually.
Pretty various.
Yeah, so very various. And then we will look at, obviously, the style and the demand of the consumers. What are they looking for? Yeah.
Any figure or number in mind already, what can be projected when we talk about the volume growth, maybe ending up 2019, since Tinkerlust just been launched by this September, right, in Indonesia?
So for us, well, in terms of the market itself, we think it's around 998 million market size in US dollars.